Captain Rick Rock TV. Let's get to the content.
Was Warren mother, stepmother, whoever she's supposed to be, was she at Horn Island? That's what they said, man. They said that she was at Horn Island. If she was at Horn Island, what time did she leave and why did she disclose that? We're going to get to it, man. Some new news then popped up on my desk. This is Willie D Live. Let's go check it out.
Willie D Live.
What's up, family? Well, what do we have here? According to her stepson, Warren, Judge Ashley Cole was on Horn Island.
Say it ain't so. Man, what I know she wasn't on Horn Island, and if she was, maybe that just explain why she getting all the tips. When somebody call a tip hotline, it goes straight to her. Maybe somebody else seen her, and the tipster might say, well, I seen you there. She could get rid of that. This is allegedly. They saying that she was on Horn Island the day that Nolan Wells disappeared on July 4th. Wow.
The day Nolan Wells went missing. Yeah, fam. The plot thickens. The plot thickens. The judge who inserted herself in the case. The judge who just went out and made a public statement trying to distance her son from the incident. Allegedly was on that island. Now, why didn't she tell us that?
Exactly.
Why didn't Warren just straight up tell us that? He told us later, but Warren got this case of letting something slip.
Loose lips.
Oftentimes, that's why they say loose lips sink ships.
There we go. And why, when he was on Officer Tatum, when he was telling everything else, why didn't he say, my stepmother was at Horn Island with us? Yeah, you can ask her. She even seen Nolan when we left. What time did she leave? Yeah, what time did she leave?
The irony, huh? Ships, boats, water. Yeah, anyway, fam. If this report is true, it directly contradicts her previous statement. Yeah, fam. Yeah, the plot thickens. Absolutely, the plot thickens. Judge Ashley Cole previously said she nor her husband was on Horn Island.
But didn't you say that Warren said that she was there? I could have sworn I heard you say that, Willie. Didn't you say that?
That day. So the first question isn't conspiracy, is verification. What evidence allegedly places her there? And is it credible?
Oh, they got ways to find out. They could track her phone records, the GPS. I'm pretty sure she took her cell phone, so if she was there, it definitely was so. Don't they got to log in before they leave out on their boats? Oh, yeah. If it's evidence, it's going to be some evidence if she had her ass out there.
Now, that's fair. Being on the island wouldn't necessarily prove wrongdoing. Even if confirmed, her presence alone does not establish involvement in Nolan Wells' death.
Okay, that's true. That's fair. But the thing is, why haven't this been disclosed? Why nobody talked about this? Why is it such a secret? You right. That don't mean she had any involvement to do with anything, but if she was there, why nobody heard about that? Why we haven't heard Ben Crump say that?
But it does raise the question if an earlier public statement said she wasn't there. Why deny being somewhere if there's evidence showing otherwise? And even if there was not evidence showing otherwise, why deny being there? Unless you have something to hide. What does the judge have to hide? What did she see? And when did she leave? If she was there, establish the timeline. When did she arrive? When did she leave? How long did she stay? Who was she with? Who did she leave with? Who did she arrive with?
Good question. It's good questions. As she was there. I wonder where they get this info. Well, they said, Warren, you said her stepson is the one who said she was there. Okay. That's allegedly. We got to find that out. I got to find them clips.
Did she see Nolan? Did she see witnesses? Any arguments? Did she witness an argument or altercation? See, those are answers that could make her potentially important as a witness rather than merely just a concerned mother or somebody connected to the story.
Speaking of a concerned mother, let me take y'all to something else that I seen with Judge Mathis, what he had to say about Ashley. Let's go.
Did you hear about how Warren Hudson, his stepmom, is a judge? And I think she came out with a statement and she doubled down that, Nolan, he chose to stay behind at the island.
Correct.
All right. She came with a statement saying Nolan chose to stay at the island. Why she didn't say she was at the island? Hello. Yeah.
And I guess it's just as, that's why it gives me such leniency to discuss what I believe to be the case. If another judge who was his mother and certainly biased had the tenacity to issue a press release confirming her beliefs in what her son said, which is bias in and of itself. Not one time have I ever accepted as evidence or solid testimony when someone tells me, well, I went over it with my mother and she can tell you. I got a letter from my mother. I got some evidence from my mother.
Yeah, your mother listen, man, your mother gonna take up for you, man. Your mother gonna have your back all the way to the end. All the way to the end. That's why I don't understand how is she in charge of getting the tips when people call on the tip line saying what they seen. Why is the number going straight to her phone? Why she's in charge of that? If her son is noted and named for being on the island with Nolan Wells, didn't bring him back. Why is she taking phone calls and her son could be a suspect? Could be. That don't make no sense.
Yeah, I know your mother. I got some evidence from my wife. Yeah, I know your wife gonna tell you what you want me. You're gonna tell me what your wife want me to tell you. Yeah, I know you do. But it's totally discounted because of the bias that is innate in their relationship. So, mother, you're a judge, you're a lawyer, whatever. The innate part of that is that they have a mother-son bond and nothing penetrates that, not even the law. Some of us might have seen this series called Your Honor, where the sitting judge, his son killed someone accidentally, and that sitting judge harbored his son, protected his son, even breaking the law himself to do it. So certainly, just because his mother's a judge and sticks up for him doesn't make any difference than if she was a sister in the hood with 8 kids trying to make it on her own. Same difference.
All right, so that explains why she not gonna say she was on the island. I'm pretty sure that explains everything. She gonna take up for her son. Plain to see, man. Let's get back over here.
Yeah, Ashley. Ashley, why you didn't let us know up front? Why you didn't tell us? Why you didn't tell us what you knew? What's going on, Ash? No wonder Ashley was on top. If this is true, No wonder Ashley was on top of everything.
Hello.
No wonder she was the first one to insert herself.
There you go. Oh, yeah. Told y'all. And all this information gonna keep on coming. People say, man, y'all making up stuff now. Listen here, man. When them dogs get to hollering, you gonna know they been hit. When the dogs start hollering, y'all know they done been hit, man. Y'all sharing the videos, making all this stuff come to light. I know Warren ain't told on his mama. We would have never knew who Bart was if Warren wouldn't have said Bart, and then we got the tow call. Officer Tatum did a good job bringing them boys on that show, letting them talk.
Into the case. This should be easy to prove or disprove. So we don't have to rely on social media claims. I say look at the boat GPS. That's going to tell the story. Look at the boat GPS records, phone location data, photography, and videos. Look at the marina records.
Yeah. Everything will be there.
Independent witnesses. Yeah. See, I don't need somebody telling me the judge was on Horn Island. Show me something that puts her there.
Right.
Show me something that puts her there. Show me some proof that doesn't put her there. At this point, we need documentation from everybody. And I'm going to tell you something else, family. At this point, everybody is a suspect.
There you go. That's exactly what I was leaning towards. Everybody is a suspect. Why is she, like I said, taking tip calls of her son supposed to be, well, allegedly, they saying he a suspect. The internet is calling him a suspect. You know? I'm going to leave it at that. What do y'all think? Leave y'all thoughts in the comment section. Do y'all believe the mother was on Horn Island? If so, why is she hiding the information? Why didn't she tell anybody about her being there? And why did her stepson Warren say that she was there? Leave y'all thoughts in the comment section. It's Compton Rick Rock with Compton Rick Rock. Share the video. I'll catch all of y'all on the next reaction. The next reaction, we're going to talk about Krishan Rock. Oh, Krishan Rock said something today that's going to trip y'all out. Y'all remember I did the videos with Krishan Rock, the alleged baby daddy, the other guy, Ronnie, and they saying that she has something to do with his unaliving. Y'all not going to believe what she said on stream. She tripping. I'm going to catch all of y'all on the next one.
Like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel, Compton Rick Rock TV. Also, hit that notification bell and catch every video when I drop.